What's up, guys? Silvershroud Games here. Today we're back for another whatchamacallit. I would call it a review about this new game coming out. This is just the pre-demo of the game Anthem. So far in the demo, I've not been able to play that much, but you're only able to unlock 3 javelins in the demo. So, to give you guys a little point of example about how the demo is, we'll jump right into it. Now, you can play with your friends. You have to be a Plus member to do that, with a solidly good internet connection. Now, to work the maps, works kind of like Destiny 2, or the Destiny series. This optimizes your difficulty, and if you read all these, any certain difficulties give you more and others give less. I'm just going to go through easy just so I can show you guys how this works. Otherwise I'd play it on hard, if you guys noticed, because I mostly play with public. Warning, if you die, you cannot respawn in non-respondable zones. You actually need somebody to come and pick you up. I have suffered with that so many times. Last time I played a public game, it sucked. Especially on the hard difficulty when no one was wanting to get you up. Even when they tried, you glitched through the ground. The Anthem still needs a lot of work. I mean, I know this is the pre-demo and everything, but you gotta think about some things. Me, I personally like this demo, and I had some people ask me would they recommend it. Would I recommend it? Well, my answer is simply this: the game is still out too early before I can say anything. Everyone is obviously playing that, whatever that class is. It's a higher ranking than the Ranger class. I've already started doing this quest not long ago on a harder difficulty. But the flying is not bad. I found it to be very good. This is like the real first game I've ever seen that has anything like this. Now, this is where I mostly died on the harder difficulties, and it's because of that little thing over there, no respawns available, is what really got a lot of issues. On hard, those things are like realistic. It was so hard to kill them. And just like in Mass Effect, you're able to do combos. Like, for this, well, if my detonator would work. Mainly, I only have the Ranger, but I can tell you this nice and easy one combo I figured out while I was playing this class last night. I do plan on recording videos just to keep as a personal reference. This live stream is the only real thing I plan on updating or uploading to my the Anthem stuff. But other than that, I think the game is pretty good. It still needs a lot of work. The combat is not bad. The flying is not bad. I just kind of wish they did a little something with the cooldown time on the Ranger. As far as I know, that's pretty much the only issue I have. The flying was pretty dang easy to find out. I mean, all you gotta do is jump and tap L3 on the PS4 to fly. I'm not so sure about other things. And yes, it is official. The PC gamers do get it first. Anthem on the PC will be released on the 15th. Xbox gets the 10-hour early beta before the full release. And PlayStation, it's fully released on the day of scheduled, which is the 22nd. And I do not know how I just made that combo, but okay, that's another cool thing. Oh yeah, other classes that can primate. Or the prime, the enemies. To me, this game, for me, personally feels like, I'm not trying to relate another Mass Effect problem here. But this game feels like an open world Mass Effect Andromeda. Only, it's a lot better. You could actually fly around like Iron Man, acquire loot. I don't know how they would support all that. The game is supposed to be about grinding with your friends, apparently. You're always on the urge of getting better loot. So you battle boss fights, and that's pretty much it. You fight, just fight and fight, killing bosses continuously to get an acquiring of all these classes, the maximum and everything. It's like a Destiny combination, for personal reference. And guys, I would not say, don't ask me if it's worth getting or not. It's personally your guys' choice if you want to get it or not. Just for personal-ish, me personally, I'm not getting it. I'm not considering getting it. Because A, I can't really afford it right now. B, is the main issue. It's kind of a disappointing company that I suffered through. When I pre-ordered Andromeda, the gameplay didn't look all that great, even though I did try my best with the editing. There was none. I could not even properly get the video out in the way I want it with Sarah. I had to play the entire campaign with my mail. That was the only way I could play Andromeda's campaign, was through there. Because Sarah's graphics, I mean, Sarah Ryder was a pretty good character, but it was not until after Andromeda was fully released and all the updates and everything came out when she came good. But enough of that. We are going back to the main subject we have, and that's Anthem. Would I recommend getting it? Probably. But I wouldn't say, oh yeah, because this YouTuber saying, yeah, it's kind of worth getting. But there's another thing. The game is not fully released. Sorry, that was my phone. The game is not fully released. Not everyone can know if it's worth getting or not. Because for me personally, the beta seems fun. It's something I'd recommend trying out, but today's the last day of the beta. So if you haven't tried the beta, it's pretty decent. I'm surprised that BioWare actually made a beta for this game. And that's probably what's going to make everyone buy it is, oh look, the beta is good. The game is probably going to be good. Probably, most likely. And the game has already shown its issues, and they're continuously working on it. And from what I heard, A Blast from the Past is going to be coming back with the... BioWare is officially going to probably remaster the entire Mass Effect trilogy. So that's something I'll be looking forward to. If that ever comes to reality, I'll most likely buy it. And it will be posting on my channel. Supposedly, from what I've seen and heard, the entire trilogy is going to be getting graphic updates, people want the stories changed a little bit. I wouldn't blame them. Some of that does need to change. Great. This is what I mean, guys, right here. I don't really have any good stuff since I haven't been able to play the beta that much. People that are maxed out level in the beta, oh, this guy's nice. People in the maxed out beta have all the javelins that are possibly able to get. But since there's 4 javelins, the 4th one is not really being shown from what I've seen. I'll probably wait until the full game comes out, sort of thing. Which I found kind of fair. But that 4th class must have been pretty good if they're not going to show it. Because I know for a fact, like I said, this game is kind of... The makers of this game made Mass Effect, and they kind of make this game power-based on the Mass Effect itself, with the combos and the classes. The bigger, tankier one is Berserker League, able to take more damage and produce more, but yet again slow. This is a soldier class with the grenades and I can't remember the name of that ability from the soldier from Mass Effect Andromeda. But it was the soldier's concussive shot is what I believe it was called. It's where it's a detonator and a primer, but I always used it as a detonator because using it as a primer for me wasn't really worth it since it didn't do that much for me personally. And this is me using a pistol. Obviously, this is a hard thing to use if your character's not set up properly. But I basically bought all the stuff you can get with this javelin in particular that I do have. And the good thing about this is this guy has shields. Unfortunately, they do break down, like the Titan in the whatchamacallit, Destiny. They do break down. In this, we're supposed to collect echoes. I'm just waiting for my health to regen. That's one of the nicer things I like about Anthem, is your health regens, but only to a certain extent. I do not know how to use any of the aids or anything yet, but if I'm getting the real game, that is something I do need to know. This is me flying and hitting the circle button on the PS4 controller. It's like a dodge button. And every time you complete a challenge or anything, you always get this loot. Loot is where you get everything. And this works just like Destiny. How they got it all set up here. I've collected a few of these and I got rid of some of them because they weren't doing as much damage as my my standard weapons did. Like I said, I bought the paint jobs, I bought the updated armor for this first javelin, the Rager. And apparently you have to be level 10. I don't know why you're automatically level 10 in the beta. But it doesn't matter. I don't think they're going to link this game, the beta, up to the real game. Because of how the beta is set up. I forgot the name of that class, but that class is really, really good. It's more like a bionic, in my opinion. I have not even showed you guys how to use the special. It's just up on D-pad. But for the Ranger, it's like fudge. I'm stuck. Anyway, I like the Rangers so far, even though it's the only one I've used. Because you fly in the, if you're flying in the air, you can't really take damage except for they're shooting you. And you can shoot an orbital strike like missile attack on everything. Aha. Okay, it's kind of hard to see. But this is the best way to use the javelin, is right here. Your jets stay cool. They don't overheat. And I'm trying to see where I'm going, but it's kind of hard to see. See, like now, it's kind of hard to maneuver over here. But because of the jets being heat and cooled based. Alright. Because of it being like that, flying has its limits. Except for when you're that one class. The one class has I really wish I know the name of it, guys. If I knew the name of it, I would properly say it. But I don't. I have not looked much into Anthem at all. Anyway. Let's see what we got going on down here. Alright. So I'm going to show you how this works. You could also shoot like this, like a hover mode in Mass Effect. But only for a certain extent. That bar indicates how cool your jets are and everything. But when you're sprinting, they don't count. Unfortunately, I think my melee is too strong for that little one. The melee also has to have time to recharge, which I find kind of ridiculous, but then again, the thing is a primer, so I guess I don't blame it. And the special recharge is based on time, XP, and kills and all that you get. If someone would already primer these dudes, I'd have a better time killing them. But like I said, I'm used to the harder levels, because that's all I've mainly played ever since I got the beta. And they are a lot harder than what this easy mode is. Right now I'm just waiting for my shields to regen. That's the cool part about this dude. The shield cover. Alright. Plus the power recharge. I found it pretty good. That's something that could... It's a little too OP. But that again, nothing is too OP in hard mode. You always need something stronger. Oh shoot, what is this thing? It's not harmless. Is it?
Hey, door's still closed and there's nodes everywhere. Give it a minute, it should work itself out. Should energy readings are stable?
Okay, boss.
Just stay in the center, any interference will cause the energy to spike again.
Okay, so we all gotta stand in the center, okay. Basically, data retreat. Stand in the center and let the data upload. Mass Effect based. Well, I should say Andromeda based. All we gotta do is stand in a circle and defend it. That's pretty much it. And these are preventing me from flying, so... And I can't leave the circle. Oh, let me see. That ought to work better. Look, I got a legendary. Legendaries are cool, but they can be a pain to get. And legendary are apparently the most hardest things you can get in this game. Wait, is the thing? Oh yeah, nope. I was gonna say, I can fly now? Right. You gotta stay on the circle. Beings, this is the only way you can actually kill things. I want to go out there and start shooting things up. But this is one of the things you need to do for the quest. There's a lot of things you could do in the demo, but they only allow a certain amount. Up to a certain extent. I really do hope the real game becomes fun. Updated and all that. Oh, look at all these combos. And these guys are all like primer and detonator class based. Alright. But some of the main issues I do have with Anthem, I'm just gonna put it out. I know the beta has issues with the beta's had issues with lag, slow loading. It does not have loading screens. It's just a brief little thing there. I don't know what they call it, but it's not a long loading screen. And I'm impressed how they're now starting to do that. That's how they want to update most of their games. Like, okay, that is cool. Wait, are we done now? Alright. A lot of items here. Mostly what we'll find here is uncommon. I was surprised to find a legendary item in here. Yet again, it's the beta. I don't know if that'll be the real thing in the real game. And I can't wait until the game comes out because my friends are all going to play it. I would say, yeah, sure, why not? Yet again, I just don't have time. I'm trying to work things out with other YouTubers so we can try merging together and try doing something else. Because I told you guys before, Lowrider Gaming, Beamer, and I are all trying to get together and try to do something more together. So we all got GTA. You're probably going to see us play that every once in a while. I don't know. We're still trying to level up in that game a little bit. We don't own that much. We want to try making the experience as good as possible. But this game on easy mode is very nice. Cooled means the engine's ready and prepped. Right. Back into the water.
That's just wrong.
The lag happens. It's a lot.
Remember? It's only a scorpion.
And this happens all the time to me in the beta. So I'm hoping the real game is not like this. Only it wouldn't show me back to my teammates. It would just load me out of the game, kick me out and everything. But so far they have fixed that. Thank God, goodness. But I'm hoping they fix the real game and not the beta, because the beta is only going to be out for only the rest of today, and that's it. I gotta actually land this puppy. Okay. We gotta go up there? Oh, never mind. That, my friends, is
Be unprofessional to cut the link, right?
Highly.
yep, it's our first legendary boss.
Big ass bugs to be in the mission briefing.
You have to show up for us to help.
Who would think I'd actually run into a big bug? Yep. This thing is going to be easy because this is on easy mode, but I can imagine it being on hard. This is my first time running into this boss. I have not gotten this far in the hard mode of the beta. But this should guarantee me to be like the next level. And I'm going to record and just upload a video just about gameplay with no commentary. So you guys can actually get a point of view of how the game actually kind of looks. And it's actually just cuts. Like, here's what I do here, and there's what I do there. Just little points of views, and I'll try covering as much as possible. As much as I can with this recorded video. The live stream I'm currently doing for you guys is the only real commentary you'll hear about the Anthem game. Alright, so the boss is back. I can imagine this on hard, but if you shoot the eggs, or whatever that's called on her, there we go. It's her weak spot. Do not go for the armor, as they say. I bet the tankier one could actually take that thing down a lot quicker than what I'm going through right now. If only people could primer it more, that would be awesome. Do as much damage as possible to the thing before it vanishes. Oh, no ammo. This pistol does more damage than my assault rifle, but that again, it doesn't shoot as quick. That's why I don't use it until now. Yes, there is good melee class builds from what I've seen. And I'll be excited to try those out. Because the Berserker, they're freaking good with melee. Melee is probably one of my most prized things about these kinds of RPG games. Yeah, if you see, the pistol is kind of annoying to reload every once in a while here. For me, it's friggin' annoying. Alright, so the queen's back. Whoa! Holy shoot, hard mode can insta-kill you. Look at all that. Look at all that. She's dead.
Even the way it dies is unnerving.
Wonder how many previous activities to forget that.
I'm gonna go with
Wait,
these
what's going on?
one for each of the tyrant's legs.
No more scorpion talk, please.
Alright, so no more scorpion talk. Okay. Mission completed. Ends within 1 second. Alright. Not bad. Why hasn't it taken me out of the quest yet? Ah, there it is. When it says taking me out of the quest in 1 second, I expected it to be 1 second, not 5. Probably work on the timer. That could use a little realistic fixing. Yep, definitely say it. I'm still kind of impressed with it. Alright, I've leveled up. Apparently. Yep, I have. And apparently at level 12 I can acquire a brand new javelin. I do like this game. The beta is pretty fun. Everything is on a cheap price if I can go to the loot store and show you. What did I unlock? Pilot level increased. I have unlocked a fort. I'll have to actually look at that later. But like I said, I will post a video about all that. Please choose where you want to go. I will post a video about all the other stuff I can do with the beta. I'll just put together a share play for you guys, like a video I've made, so you guys can try seeing what I see of Anthem. I'm not one to judge a game until it's out and I've played it, whether through a friend or I pre-ordered the game myself and tried it out. I don't judge the real thing until I actually play it. I'll try my best to go into the store here. Alright, let me see. The forge. That's the only real thing I can see about being a store so far. They don't have an official store. Oh, Lord. Alright, interpreter. That is the one class I have not heard of. Storm is the actual one I'm going to use, probably, most likely, if I do get the real game. Colossus is the best one to get for heavy armor, but it is slow. But I can only use one. I'm just going to unlock the Colossus. But the interpreter is, let me see, created as a short scout suit. I'm just going to privately read it. Don't mean to. This is more of an exploring class. Let me see. This one's the elements class, which is probably more the better one for combos. This one is mainly, I would just say mainly one that I'd use for other things. Let me see. I'm going to equip the Colossus, and I'm actually going to show you how the store works with this dude. So the assault launcher, I have not been able to do anything with. You cannot craft or anything. Components are only certain ones. But these are what some things you can actually get through completing some missions. You get these like amplifiers that you could add to your armor. Like so. Support gear, you could pretty much add so much stuff to your javelins. The customization though, I found kind of a pain in my ass to figure out. But after a while it became easy. The railgun's the only thing equipped. And then there's kind of no oh, let me see this. Yeah, there's no real way to customize this one, for me anyways, because I don't think I have the options unlocked. But I'll have to switch javelins to show you what the story is basically about. And it gives me the option to... Whoa. I want my loadout is what I want. I guess you can make as multiple classes of the same you want. But you can... Like, there's certain stuff, let me see the... The main part is I had issues trying to remember how to customize these things. Because I know I somehow put the paint job on him. I just can't remember how. But there is a way to customize these dudes. And then there's... Oh, hang on a second. There's appearance. I forgot about appearance. See, this is the original helmet equipped. I just equipped the other one. Paint. This is the best way to show you. There's paint you can actually buy, or change appearance. You can actually buy these special little tribal things, and this is pretty much where you learn a little bit about the store. In the bottom left corner, you're going to see two different kinds of currencies. The one you actually pay for, and the one you get in-game. Right now, everything's only at 25 coin. Real game, it's all going to be different. But until then, I'm pretty sure it's not all decided. We will not know until the real game comes out. Until then, I am not exactly sure what they plan on doing. I think I'm going to go with War Outlook for this dude. It doesn't matter. But I hope you guys enjoy this like little review I've made. I'm officially going to make a real video posting about it. But if you guys follow me on YouTube and everything, like, subscribe down to my channel, like the video if you like it. Please don't leave a dislike. I do not need those. If you dislike the video, just comment down below. And then follow me on Facebook. I post whenever there's something going on my channel, or if something new's coming up. I most likely will post it to Facebook. Other than that, I'd say that's about it. So I hope you all enjoy the live stream, and I hope to catch you all later. Peace.